So today what I'm going to be doing is dividing my rhubarb crowns. I've got, I think there's 9 plants here, and I'd like to divide each one of them to create new plants. So I've got the 3 different types of variety. I've got Timperley Early, Victoria, and there's an apple one. I think it's called apple rhubarb. And like I say, I want to create more plants to pop over onto my other plot. So I started off using a fork to try and dig up the crowns and then divide them, but found that was really, really difficult. So I've now resorted to, well, not resorted, but I've now sort of switched over to using a spade. And what I'm doing is I'm just slicing a chunk off. I'm not sure if this is the correct way of doing it, but I've done it before and it seems to work for me. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, for now, I'm just going to put them in the pots, as I'm not quite sure where I want them to go. So I'm just going to put them in pots for the moment and put them on my other plot. They should be absolutely fine there, because it's the dormant season and this is definitely the best time to be doing this sort of thing. So as you can see, now I'm using a spade, they're coming up really quite well. And I'm making sure when I dig each one up that I get, I'm making sure it's got a bud or two on the top and it's got a good root system as well. So here we go. So yeah, that's got plenty of roots and it's got a good couple of buds there. So I know that should, that will be a really healthy crown going forward. And actually it's advisable to do this, I think, because it helps sort of rejuvenate the plant. So it's a good thing to do every so often. I did realise that my pots I brought with me are not quite big enough, but they'll be fine for now, and then I'll just, because it's only a temporary solution, just to put them in there. So I've actually ended up with 9 rhubarb plants there. I've still got 9 left in the plants, the original plants. I'm really chuffed to bits with that. And that's all for free, just from my existing plants. So now I'm going to get on with the strawberry bed. I have taken some runners from here and I'm going to pop them in a pot and pop them up so I can make more strawberry plants. I run a gardening club at school, and so yeah, as I say, I run a gardening club at school, and the children accidentally dug up my existing strawberry plants. They were on weeding duty and they thought they were weeds, so I can give them a new set of strawberry runners to plant, and actually it's really good for them to be able to plant them anyway, so there's no problem there. So I'm going to take them up to the school and let them plant those. I'm also going to dig up some raspberry canes and plant them up at the school. Yes, the dreaded raspberry canes. But if we pop them into some pots, I think that should be quite good up at the school. So I'm going to be doing that. So it seems to all be about dividing plants today and getting plants for free. Right, let's move on. So I'm now in the greenhouse and I've just dug up some dahlia plants. This is a really gorgeous orange dahlia that I want to make sure it survives the winter. So I've dug it up and I'm just letting that dry out in the greenhouse. I am going to harvest a few more tomatoes. As you can see, these ones are looking pretty awful now. I mean, but it is November, and beginning of November. Yeah, that one's pretty awful. So, but it's to be expected. I've been so busy lately that I just haven't had time to get on with all of these jobs that have just been stacking up. I can't believe where we are, and I've still not cleared the greenhouse. So I'm just going to focus now on just harvesting a few peppers and chilies and tomatoes, and that's going to be my final job up at the allotment today. So I'm back from the plot now, and I'm going to be harvesting some carrots down here. And I don't know if you can see this one here. It's huge. So I'm quite excited about digging that up. So I need to find my